So welcome to all of you. Today we discuss the numerical differentiation and integration. That means we will revise the chapter 3, that is numerical differentiation and integration. So you are familiar with the formula and this. Okay. So for differentiation, this is the formula. This is the forward difference at y naught. So from x is equal to x naught. Okay. So if you want here, first we will discuss the formula. 1 by h delta y naught, 1 by 2 del square y naught, and so on. Okay. So for x is equal to x naught for initial value. So if you want here x is equal to x1, then this is what y1, y1, y1 for forward difference at y1. If it is x2, then this will be what y2, 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 and so on. Okay. So same thing for the second derivative also. So you should remember the formula. You should remember the formula to solve the problems. We need the formula. Okay. So this is the second derivative. Okay. Second differentiation. Numerically we have to find the values of d2y by dx square with the help of the given data. Note that here also the values of x should be the equal space. Okay. Now this is the general quadrature formula. We have seen the general quadrature formula. We have proved the general quadrature formula. Okay. That general quadrature formula is h n y naught plus n square delta y naught plus this may be 2 factorial or 2. Okay. Because 2 factorial is same as 2 now here. N cube by 3 minus n square by 2 del square y naught, or this 2 you can shift here also del square y naught upon 2 or 2 factorial, doesn't matter. This 1 upon 6 we can write this as 1 upon 3 factorial, 1 upon 3 factorial. This is del cube. This 6 you can write here, or you can write here del cube y naught upon 6 or 3 factorial, and so on. This is up to n plus 1 terms. So how many terms are there? N plus 1 terms are there. Okay. So now this is the general quadrature formula. If you put n is equal to 1, if you put n is equal to 1 in the general quadrature formula, we get a trapezoidal rule, and that trapezoidal rule is nothing but this is a to b now, integration from a to b, h by 2 y naught plus yn. So you have to add the extreme points and take the sum of the middle one and take a twice of that one, add it in and divide by h by multiply by h by 2, you get the value of this integration. So trapezoidal rule is nothing but sum of the area of the trapezium. Sum of the areas of the trapezium. So that is not the trapezoidal. So with the help of the trapezoidal rule, we get a sum of the areas of the trapezium. Okay. So note this Simpson's 1/3 rule. So that means if you put n is equal to 2, then we get a Simpson's 1/3 rule. So 1/3, this h by 3 is there here. So this is what y naught. So you have to add extreme in all these three. You have to add the extreme in all these three. Y naught plus y is there now here. 4 times here what r suffixes. These are what r suffixes. Y1, y3, y2, and 6. Okay. Plus 2 times e1 suffixes here. Okay. 4 times r suffixes, 2 times e1 suffixes. Okay. So this is what the Simpson's 1/3 rule. So if you put n is equal to 3, then you get the Simpson 3/8 rule. If you put n is equal to 3 in the general quadrature formula, you get the Simpson 3/8 rule, and that rule is what 3h by 2. You have to add this extra 3/8 rule. So therefore this is 3h by 8 now here. So 3 times, note that 3 times the suffixes which are not multiple of 3. The suffixes which are not multiple of 3. So 3 into y1 plus y2. Okay. Plus 2 times. So 2 is here. Even suffix is here. But here 3 times not multiple of 3 suffixes here. 2 times multiple of 3 suffixes here. Multiple of 3 suffixes. So one thing is, note that if you want to apply the Simpson's 1/3 rule, the number of sub-intervals should be the even. That means whatever your last yn, see this should be the even. This should be the even. So if it is not even, you cannot apply the Simpson's 1/3 rule. Right? So to apply the Simpson's 1/3 rule, the number of sub-intervals should be in even numbers. Okay. Now trapezoidal rule, no condition for trapezoidal rule. Anyway, we can apply the trapezoidal rule. For trapezoidal rule, there is no condition. For Simpson 3/8 rule, so this yn. So here what y naught, y1, y2, dot 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 yn. So this n should be the multiple of 3. This n should be the multiple of 3. So if n is not multiple of 3, then you cannot apply the Simpson's 3/8 rule. Note that this is the condition to apply the Simpson 3/8 rule. So you want to apply the Simpson's one-third rule. Number of sub-intervals should be in the multiple of 3 now. Multiple of 3. So now if you want to apply the Simpson's all 3 rules. So see, if you n is equal to 12, n is equal to 12. So 12 is even. It is multiple of 3. You can apply all the 3 rules, right? For 12. If n is equal to 12, so this is even. This is also multiple of 3. So you can apply all the 3. For trapezoid rule, there is no restriction. You can apply trapezoid rule in any way. Okay, no problem for the trapezoid rule. But for Simpson's, there is no condition on n now here. But for Simpson's one-third rule, n should be the even. For Simpson's 3/8 rule, n should be the multiple of 3. So note that this. These are the conditions. Okay, so these are the important conditions for the Simpson's one-third rule, 3/8 rule, and so on. Okay, so remember these are the formula. Okay, you should remember this formula. Without formula, you cannot solve any problem. Okay, now first we will see how to solve the problems on differentiation. So suppose we are given a table. You given a table now here. So suppose this value are 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also, no problem for this one. Okay. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 suppose. We are given a table. So the question is find dy by dx at x is equal to 1 and d2y by dx square at x is equal to 1. Okay. So what you have to write? You have to do the rough calculation only. You have to write only these values. 1, y, only y. You have to write as y in the column. Okay. So 5, 7, 9. And just find delta y and delta del square y. Just try to find. So what is this? This is 3. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. And these are all 0. After that this is 0. So we write a formula for dy by dx at x is equal to x naught. So x naught is 1 now. So this is x naught. So for x naught you have a direct formula. So this is what? Del y naught. Del y naught. Because del square y naught is 0. So no need to write all those things. So very easy problem for this one. What is your h? H is what? H is what? This is what? x1, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4 now. So x1 minus x0 will be your h now. This minus this will be your h. So this is 1. So what is your delta y naught is 2. So value is 2. Very easily we can calculate this. Okay. So if you want this square, now what is this then? d2y by dx square at x is equal to 1. What is the formula? 1 by del square. But del square is 0. So this is 0. Very easily you can find these values. Okay. So we have a table like this. We have a table like this. So if we have table, so here also if you want to find, suppose this is 4 now here. Suppose this is 4 now. Okay. So x is equal to 4. If x is equal to 4, now see here, x is equal to 4. 4 is here. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 here. So for corresponding, this is what? Only the difference is 2. So for x is equal to 4, what is the answer? For x is equal to 4. Okay. For x is equal to 4 here, suppose 1 by del square y4. Okay. And del square y4 is what? Just 2 now here. Again, this is all over 2. So value is what? Just 2 now here. Okay. But del square is 0 now. Okay. Now we take another example. Okay. Suppose x, y. Okay. 1, 2, 3 suppose. Okay. So this is what? 2, 3, 2, 5. Suppose 9 now here. Okay. So now this is what? Y is this now. Y is what? 2, 5, 9. And del y is same as what? 3, 4. And del square y is nothing but 1 now. Okay. Now we have to find dy by dx at x is equal to 2 now. At x is equal to 2. So what is the formula? This is 1 by h. 1 by h del square y naught plus minus 1/2 del square y naught. So 1 by h is what? 1. So no problem for this one. So del y naught is this is value. Okay. So del y naught is 3 minus this is 1. So this is 1/2. So this is what? 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5 by 2. right? So this is 2.5. Just check where your answer is 2.5. Okay, so easily you can get the value of this one. Okay, but if you want for 5 derivative at 5, so for derivative of 5, derivative at 5, first derivative. Now see here, this is 5 here. Okay, so this 4 5. Okay, so this will be 0 now here. This will be 0 now here. So that means what here, for derivative 5, this is 0 and this is 4 now. So this is what, 4 minus 0, this is what, 4 now. So derivative at x is equal to 5 is a 4 now here. Okay, so what happened for the second derivative now? Second derivative, okay, so d2y by dx square at x is equal to 2 you can find only. Okay, for 5 it is 0, for 9 it is 0. Okay, for 9 no problem, for 2 it is 0, for 3 it is 0. Okay, so what here, d2y by dx at here what, at 1 now, it is 1. Okay, so d2y by dx at x is equal to 2 is what you got at x is equal to 2. Okay, not for 5. Okay, at for 2 now. Okay, so what is this formula? This is at d2y by dx at x is equal to 1. So what is the formula? 1 by h del square y naught. Now see here, there are only these three values. So del cube is what? 0. Okay, so actually del square is 0. Only three values. Del square is constant and del cube is 0 because we have only the three values. If we have three values, then del square is constant and del cube is 0. So del cube here all is 0. Only I have to write this. This is 1 by h is 1 now. No problem because h is 1. So what is del square y naught? This is your y naught. So del square y naught is 1. So 1. So derivative of x is equal to 1. So second derivative at x is equal to 0 because what here x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 means 5. So this is what 0 now here. But you can find dy by dx. Dy by dx at x is equal to 2 now. What? At x is equal to 2 is what? 1 by h. At x is equal to 2. This is 2 now. This is 2. This is 1. This is what? 3. Right? X is equal to 1. This. You have to write all this. This 2. You have to write all these values. Okay. Now your second derivative is 0. Only you have to, second derivative means the second difference is 0. So only you have to write a formula for the first difference. First order difference only. So this is what? Delta y naught only. Okay. Because del square y naught is 0 now here. So therefore this is what? So this is 1 by h now. So it is 1. So this one difference is 4. So dy by dx at x is equal to 2 is 4. And obviously the d2y by dx square at x is equal to 2 will be the 0. Okay. So very simple problem solving. Okay. So there are only 3 or 4 values will be given to you. 3 or 4 values will be given to you for the competitive exam, for online exam or for the online internal exam. Okay. So I hope that you understand how to solve the problems on the differentiation. Now we'll see how to solve the problems on the by using the Simpson's one-third rule. Simpson's one-third rule, create and trapezoidal rule. Okay. So we'll take a small problem. There will be the small problems. Suppose x, y, 1, 2, 3. Suppose whatever the value will be 1, 5, 9, 12 suppose. Okay. Now this is your y naught. This is your y1. This is y2. So y2 is even. Y2 is even. So that means what here? Only the trapezoidal rule is applicable and Simpson's one-third rule is applicable. Simpson's third rule is not applicable. So if you want to solve this integration of 1 to 3, this is 1 to 3. Okay. So by trapezoidal rule, then your formula is what? H by 2. H by 2. Just we will write this is what? Y0 plus Y2 plus 2 times Y1 now. This is the formula. This is the formula for trapezoidal rule. So what is that then? H is what? H is 1. So this is half. Y0 plus this is what? 5 plus 9, this is the 17 plus 18 now. So 9 into 2 is 18. Okay. So now this is what then? This is what? 18. This is 5. 35 by 2. 35 by 2. This is 17.5. 17.5. So just check the answer. 35 by 2 or 17.5. Very simple. So if you want to apply the Simpson's one-third rule, so this is dx. So this is what? H by 3. Simpson's one-third rule is H by 3. Y0 plus Y0 plus Y2 is there. Plus 4 times all suffixes. So 4 times all suffixes is 1. plus 2 times even suffixes, but even suffix is y2 is the extreme, so don't take that one. So this is only the formula for Simpson's one-third rule. This is the formula for Simpson's one-third rule. So h by 3, so this is 1 by 3. Y naught to by 3 is 17, plus y1 is your 9, so 9, it is 36. It is 36. So this is 53 by 3. 53 by 3. And just find a decimal in terms of decimal point. So that you will get. So this is what 17 point something. This is 17 point something. 17 point what? 17.6 like this. Okay. So check your answer. This. Okay. Maybe this one, this 17.6 something like this. Okay. So we'll take another problem. Suppose we have given the 4 and suppose this is 17 now. Suppose these values are the whatever the values are given, so no problem for the values of this one. Okay. Now this is your y naught, this is your y1, this is your y2, and this is your y3. This is your y3. Now here Simpson's one-third rule is not applicable because what, this is 3, this is not even. So Simpson's one-third rule is not applicable. So here only you can apply the trapezoid rule and Simpson's 3/8 rule. So we'll apply the trapezoid rule now. So this is what 1 to 4 f of x dx. We'll write the rule first. So this is what y naught plus y3 plus 2 times y1 plus y2. Okay. So your h is 1 now. So this is half. So if sum of the extreme, this is what 22. Sum of the extreme is 22 plus sum of these two. So 9 plus 12 is 21. Take a twice of that one. So that is what 42. This is 42. So now both are the even numbers here. So this is 11 plus 21. So this is what then 32. Right. So this is the solution. This is what trapezoid rule. Okay. So if you want to solve this with the help of the Simpson 3/8 rule now, because here Simpson one-third rule is not applicable. So this is what then 1 to 4 f of x dx, or this is what area under the curve also you can write. Area under the curve bounded by x is equal to 1, x is equal to 4, and x is whatever this. Okay. So that is also clear. So Simpson's 3/8 rule. So this is what 3h by 8. 3h by 8. Y naught plus, first we write the rule now. Y naught plus y3 plus. So this is what 3 times, not the multiple of what are the between this. Okay. So other than this, which are not multiple of 3. So this is what y1 plus y2 plus 2 times the suffixes multiple of 3. But here no suffix is multiple of 3. So this term will not be there now. This term will not be there. Okay. Now this is your Simpson 3/8 rule. So h is 1. So this is 3 by 8. Y naught plus y3. So this is 22 plus this is what y1 plus y2 is 21. 21 plus this is 63. So so this is what 3 into 8. So this is 85. And do this multiplication. Check where. So this is what this may be as it is now, or we have to divide by this, multiply by this 8, and just divide by, or you can write this is what 3 1 0. Okay, 10 point something, 10.5 something like. Okay, so that is what. So you can do this one. Just first multiply by 3 and then divide by 8. So our answer will be like this. Just multiply 3 upon 8 will be. Okay. So I hope that you understand how to solve the problems by using Simpson's one-third rule, Simpson's 3/8 rule, and this. Okay. So but if you have the direct problem like this, evaluate this integration 0 to 3 x dx by trapezoid rule, suppose. Okay. So just we have to prepare the table now. Okay. So this is x, y. Your x is what? 0, 1, 2, 3. Your x is 1. So directly you can write the value of this one, what? For 0, value of y. This is your function now. You have to put x is equal to 0, you have to find the value of this. You have to put x is equal to 1, you have to find the value of this. Okay, so your y is x now. Your what? Y is x now. So you have to find the value of y. When your x is 0, y is 0 now. Okay, x is 1, 1, 2, 3 here. The same thing here you get. Okay, so very easy now here. So now this is your y naught, this is your y1, this is your y2, this is your y3. Okay, now just we will integrate by trapezoidal rule. Just this is what? H by 2 trapezoidal rule. Y naught plus y3, y naught plus y3. So this is what? 3 plus 2 times the sum of the middle one, this 3, right? So your h is 1, so 1 half. So this is 6, 6 plus 9, 6 plus 3 is 9. So this is 4.5. 4.5. So now see what we get now, x square by 2, 0 to 3. So this is what? 9 by 2. See, we get the 9 by 2 here. Okay, so for direct answer. Okay, now for note that don't write 9 by 2 directly here, because what? This is a numerical integration, there is an error now. Okay, we get approximate solution, we get approximate. This is the exact solution. If you directly integrate, we get the exact solution. So exact solution and this may or may not be same. Okay, because this is the approximate solution. Numerical analysis is the approximate solution, not a exact solution. Okay, so don't write directly 9 by 2 or 4 by 4. This 9 by 2 option will be there now here. Okay, see, this may happen that the answer will not be 4.5. Okay, so here what? The direct we have, we get a direct answer for this one. It match, so no problem for this one. But there may be a problem such way that so they do not match now here. Okay, so we will give the option by direct method also and by trapezoidal rule also. Okay, so you have to solve by trapezoidal rule. That means your answer should be with the help of the trapezoidal rule. You have to apply the rule. Don't do the directly, right? There will be the answer, or you could solve directly. So whatever the answer you got, that answer will be in the option, and whatever from the trapezoidal rule, that option is also there. But that what is here? If you solve it directly, so that will be the wrong answer now here. So you should apply the rule. So if there is a trapezoidal rule, so solve that with the help of the trapezoidal rule. Don't do the direct integration. Okay. So now suppose there is a x square now, and this is 0 to 4. Suppose 0 to 4. Okay. So suppose this for the this is what your y naught, y1, y2. We are doing the practice. Okay, y0, y1, y2, y3. That means this is a solvable. This you can solve this integration with the help of the Simpson's 3/8 rule now also. Okay, so this is what? 3h by 8 now. 3h by 8. So y0 plus y3, this is 3 now. Plus 3 times the suffixes not multiple of 3. So these are the suffixes multiple of not multiple of 3, and there is no multiple of 3 suffix. Okay, so there is only one suffix multiple of 3, but that is the extreme. So we are not taking the formula. So this is what? 3 now. This is 3. Again this is 9 plus this is what? 12. So this is what? H is 1. So this is what? 12. This is 12. So this is what? So this is what? Again this is 9 by 2. Okay. So this is by chance we get a value 9 by 2 also. Okay. So that means Simpson's 3/8 rule, Simpson's 1/3 rule, Simpson's trapezoidal rule. They are the powerful formulas for the numerical integration. So why this method is so? This is what? Integration of e square 0 to 1. Suppose this. Okay, now note that e raised to x square is not integrable. E raised to x square is not integrable, but finite integration you can solve with the help of the trapezoidal rule. This is not integrable. You cannot find this integration by your direct method. Okay, so to solve such type of the integration, so we have the trapezoidal rule, we have the Simpson's 1/3 rule, we have the Simpson's 3/8 rule to find the value of such integration. So this is the main purpose, to find the values of the main purpose of the trapezoidal rule, Simpson's 1/3 rule and 3/8 rule. So we can solve these equations. We can solve such type of the finite integrations. Okay. So I hope that you understand this one. Okay. So we'll take one more problem. Suppose we will take this problem. Okay. Suppose 0 to 4 x square dx now. Okay. So this is by trapezoidal rule. Whatever this rule is applicable, that we will see. So this is what? X, y. You have to make a data. You have to prepare a data. Okay, small data for this one. X. So this is what this integration is what? 0 now. This may be happen that from 1 also. So what happened if from 1 now? If from 1. So you have to start from 1 now. If it is 0, then you have to start from 0. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, just stop at 4 now. Just stop at 4. Okay, so now this will what, you have to take the square of this one. 1, 4, 9, 16 now. So now this is very important, y1, y2 and y3. Here also we can apply Simpson 3-8 rule answer. Suppose this is start from 0, then this will be what, 0, 0. This will be your y0 then, y1, y2, y3, y4. Here you cannot apply Simpson 3-8 rule. You cannot apply Simpson 3-8 rule, but you can apply the trapezoidal rule and Simpson's 1/3 rule. Okay, so just to be solve by trapezoidal rule. So this is what, h by 2. We'll directly do this one. We'll directly y0 plus y4. So 0 plus this is 16 plus 2 times the sum of the middle one. So sum of the middle is 14. 14. Take a twice of that one. That is 28. So this is 28. So your h is 1 now here. So just divide by 2. This is 8 plus 14. So 8 plus 14 is 22. Yeah, very easily you can find, within a minute you can find the value of this integration by trapezoidal rule, by Simpson's 3-8 rule also. Okay, so by Simpson's 1/3 rule, 1/3 rule is applicable. So that is what, h by 3. H by 3. So h is 1, no problem for this one. You have to take the sum of the endpoints. Sum of the endpoints. So sum of the endpoints is what, 0 to this, 0 to this. This is what then, 16 plus 4 times odd suffixes. So odd suffixes are this one. So this is 10 plus 2 times even suffixes. So this is 4. Okay. So directly you can write in this way the value of this one. Just find the value of this one. So this is what, 1 by 3. This is 16 plus 14 plus 8 now. Plus 8. So this is what, 24, 64. So the answer will be not 64 by 3. Okay. Or okay, you can easily convert in the decimal form also. No problem for this one. Okay. So what is that decimal point? This is 2, this is 1 and 1 is there. So this is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. Okay. So just like this answer will be in the option. Okay. So I hope that you can solve any problem of this. Okay. So suppose this is what, e raised to x square is given and the table is provided to you. The table is provided to you. Right? So no need to find the values of e raised to x square as this. If you have the find the integration of 0 to 4 equal by using the data. This data is by using trapezoidal rule or Simpson's 1/3 rule or 3-8 rule. Whether which one is the applicable, that will be there. Okay. So just you have to apply the formula. Just you have to do the like this. So for that you should remember the formula. If you don't have the formula, right, you cannot solve any problems on the this integration or derivative, differentiation or the numerical. Even though in the numerical, whole the course in the numerical analysis, if you don't have the formula, you cannot solve any problem. Okay. So I hope that you understand this one. You can do this. Okay. So try to solve such type of the small problems. Okay. So I hope that you understand this one. Okay. So we stop here. Thank you.